and welcome to tonight's broadcast. Our top story centers around the retail corp Target, which once again found itself at the center of a cultural debate.
That's right. The company recently rolled out a new line of LGBTQ+ inclusive clothing for kids, sparking a nationwide conversation. Some are praising the move as a step towards acceptance and diversity, while others argue it's inappropriate for children.
The controversy had led to boycotts, heated conversations, and even protests in front of several stores. As the holiday shopping season ramps up, the question is, will this bold statement of inclusivity hurt or help Target's bottom line?
Stay tuned as our team dives into details, starting with Maya and Edu.
Good evening, I'm Maya and Edu, and today we're diving into the fallout from the controversy surrounding Target's Pride collection. To give you an overview, Target introduced a Pride collection, which includes items that were gender inclusive and LGBTQ+ themed. The collection faced significant backlash from certain groups, particularly claims about so-called trans clothing for kids. Target, however, clarified that its intention was to promote inclusivity. As the backlash grew, it turned into boycotts, outrage on social media, and even confrontations in Target stores. The company decided to adjust their store displays and product placements, citing concerns for the safety of their employees. The issue highlights broader cultural tensions, as well as the challenges faced when navigating such controversies. It also has significant implications for risk management and decision-making strategies in business.
Thanks, Maya, for all that great info.
Now we're going to take a look into Target as a corporation. Target is considered as a general merchandise retailer. These retailers sell a wide range of products across various categories, including clothing, electronics, household goods, foods, health and beauty products, toys, and more. Target is managed by an executive leadership team that consists of senior companies officer. Now we're going to take a deeper look into Target's internal documents with Aaron.
More about Target as a company, we can take a look at its internal documents and see if they can provide some insight on the queer clothing line for kids. First, we have the filings with the Secretary of State. This document is required by law from all U.S. businesses. Here we have the Statement of Information Corporation, which covers all general information like the state the entity was formed in, the principal address, and the names of the executive officers, such as the CEO and CFO. Next, we can learn more about the situation if we look at Target's Code of Ethics. This page is about Target's view on diversity and inclusivity. It reads, "Discrimination based on protected status is illegal and goes against everything Target stands for. That means we don't discriminate against team members, applicants, or business partners based on characteristics like," and if you turn your attention to the red box, you can see gender identity and sexual orientation as one of the protected characteristics. While it doesn't explicitly mention customers, it's reasonable to assume their standards extend to them as well. Using this information, we gain clarity on Target's reasoning for the creation of queer clothing line for kids, that reason being an emphasis on inclusivity. Lastly, Target has bylaws, which are a legal document that outlines the internal rules and procedures for an organization. It highlights things like governance structure, meeting procedures, and other technical aspects of how the company runs. In this case, it doesn't provide any insight on the topic at hand, so it's not really relevant.
Today, I have the pleasure of speaking with the corporate representative from Target. Can you tell us a little bit about Target's background?
Yeah, for sure. So Target began as an innovative concept by the Dayton Company in the early 1960s, blending high-quality merchandise with discount pricing to create a unique retail experience. The first store opened in Roseville, Minnesota in 1962, offering features like wide aisles, air conditioning, and self-service shopping, paired with the iconic bullseye logo symbolizing precision in value and service. Throughout the 1970s and the 1980s, Target grew rapidly, refining store designs, adopting groundbreaking technologies like UPC scanning, and launching private label brands such as Honors. The company emphasized community engagement through environmental initiatives, inclusivity, and philanthropy, while expanding its presence nationwide. By focusing on affordability, quality, and innovation, Target established itself as a national retailer celebrated for providing a department store touch in a discount store.
Now I'm joined back with my co-anchor to talk about the ethics surrounding this issue. The marketing of these products towards children is not a legal matter, but rather that of ethics. It is not unethical that Target is promoting and supporting the LGBTQ community, but it can be viewed as a scandal because Target was not able to effectively balance inclusivity with remaining indifferent to different consumer groups. From a social ethics standpoint, it was empowering for Target to show support for this movement at the time. From a corporate ethics perspective, it can be argued that Target was either trying to promote the change in the community or if it was purely revenue and trend related. Regardless of the decision making behind this issue, it upset many customers that these products were being so openly displayed, especially to young children. This went as far as printing these themes onto infant clothing items, as well as marketing tucking swimwear in the children's department. Many customers felt that it was very forward of Target to promote this line, much less to children.
Well, thank you so much, Adriana, for that information. Now we're going to move on to one of our team member, Chris, who's currently at Target.
So now we're going to continue with the application of positive business trajectory in this case. So to begin, in releasing this product line, Target could have been potentially violating various states' child protection laws. These laws are also known as obscenity laws, and their purpose is to protect children from content that sexualizes them, in this case, the queer clothing line. Next, we move on to the application of ethics.
Target's Code of Ethics has a maintaining trust section that could have potentially been violated through this potential violation of various states' laws or child protection laws. So the section states that Target is to adhere to all responsible business advertising practices as well as comply with all applicable laws. Next, we move on to its promoting health and safety section of its Code of Ethics, which has a violence-free workplace policy that prohibits all or any and all threats and acts related to violence. In releasing this product line, Target could have been involuntarily contributing to an unsafe work environment for its employees, as many of them faced backlash from the parents of these children who were actually exposed to this obscene advertising of their queer clothing products.
Now let us take a look at Target's decision to market and advertise LGBTQIA+ products towards children while using positive business trajectory. First, we can look at who is impacted by these actions, which will be children, parents, shareholders, and even employees at times. In today's social environment, it is important that companies take into consideration what cultural issues could arise from their actions, especially when dealing with a company the size of Target. In this situation specifically, there are lots of issues that can arise considering the polarity of promoting LGBTQIA+ ideas and products, especially if those products are being marketed towards children. What Target should have done in this situation is look to their code of conduct or other internal documents to see if they touch on anything regarding how and who they should be marketing their products to, and what to do if there's backlash in regards to said products. In this case, the marketing and selling of these products did indeed lead to boycotts, social media outrages, and even in-store confrontations. Considering it is not unethical for Target to market to LGBTQIA+ communities, this wouldn't be a breach of their implied duty of integrity, but they should be more aware of the implications that come along with advertising and selling certain products to specific age groups. Based on the fact that cultural issues can and did arise from their actions, according to positive business trajectory, this would be a barren trajectory, and Target should refrain from partaking in the action. Additionally, they should go back and look at their code of conduct and internal documents to make sure their projects going forward do align with their internal documents and ultimately lead to a positive business trajectory.
Target, one of America's largest retail chains, has faced significant challenges recently. For the first 7 years, their quarterly sales dropped by 5.4% to be exact. Online sales took an even bigger hit, falling by 10.5%. And as a result, Target stock has plummeted by 27%. But the financial impact isn't the only issue. A lawsuit has been filed against Target by America First Legal on behalf of investors. The suit alleges that Target misrepresented the adequacy of its risk monitoring strategies to stakeholders, sparking questions about corporate transparency and accountability. Now, you may be wondering, were there any criminal fines or convictions tied to this situation? The answer is no. There were no criminal charges or fines issued against Target or its executives.